What's going on, guys? It's LadyB. Welcome back. We've got some Zap Drag action coming in from ATN.aTTaX, and we've got their epic war going up against Darkest Muzhan. So stay tuned. No spoilers. I promise. If you missed out on the war, you're going to get to see it as if you were there. So I'm going to tell you firsthand, this was an incredible war. You're going to want to stay tuned and watch the entire thing. So if you missed out, don't worry. You're going to get to see it all. But I did pick one of my favorite attack strategies that came out of it, and that was the Zap Drag. So the Zap Drag we're starting to see a little bit more of. This Zap Quake combination really does lend a lot of area strategies, and I think the one common reason we get to see this now, like a lot more drag action, is because of the decrease in housing space for these lightning spells. So essentially we get this nice nostalgia from Town Hall 9 with the Zap Drag Laloons, which was just a really common strategy back when I was a Town Hall 9, like many moons ago. So Vala came in with this, picked up the triple. This is the only one bit of information that you're going to get from this war unless you stay tuned. And did come in with the Zap combination. So let's take a look and we're going to break it down. I love the use of how he utilizes the Zap Quake to help with the funnel here. So you can see we've got the 5-1 combination, 5 lightning spells, 1 quake in order to take out the outlying 6 o'clock side, but more importantly, that scatter shot, that's flanking damage. Dragons can take on some of the heat, which isn't a big deal, but you want to limit their pathing so you can keep a nice initial push coming through. Now they can spread out a little bit wider than we see hybrids, but it's nice when you can get that nice narrow push in. And the other side of this is using the heroes at the 9 o'clock side of the base. So the RC kicks off the funneling here, and as he gets his dragon set up, we then see the king and queen working that continuation on that line from about 10 o'clock up towards the 12 o'clock side of the base to keep them trained inside here. So really smart value in this. And as we always see, we've got the loons taking the defensive lead coming through. But let's pause this for a second here because we can see we've got the headhunters that come out of the clan castle. Those headhunters targeting for directly the Grand Warden. We've got the dragons with the defensive line, but nice, smart push on the Warden ability to ensure that he doesn't go down, that the dragons have the time to take them out, because that could be like a split second that you could lose your Warden. So nice quick thinking on that one, keeping that invincibility tome going through. And as you can see from the 12 o'clock side of the base, as we pause this here, we've got the queen on the top side who has the ice golem working along, and the tank from the king to keep this all pathing moving along. We had the blimp sailing across from the 130 side of the base to meet up where we started losing out all those drags. So we get that additional reinforcement that comes through. But look at the value. Huge thin out of the dragons, but these loons provide some exceptional value. And again, a freeze comes in handy for the back end scatter shot that you have to worry about. And that is enough to get those loons there in place and get out the majority of those defenses that needed to go down. And with this, we wind up having only 2 dragons left, the Warden, and he's able to secure the victory on this one. And that is also with the aid of the queen, who we had come in on a delayed push. Now we had the king tanking for her, we had the ice golem tanking for her, and with that allows the queen to continue on this navigation, hang on to that ability, and help power through this. And it was definitely needed, but these are very calculated moves that we get to see here. This isn't just sheer luck that, you know, his queen survived to the end. These are things that these pro players think about, is the value that they're going to get in every step of the way. So the queen works her way through and is even able to swag her ability in the end. So if you want to see more of these incredible attacks that we had come through, see all the exciting action from ATN.aTTaX war against Darkest Muzhan in the CIC, which is the Clash International Cup, stay tuned. It's all going down. Nune, thank you for the follow. Let the show begin. Yeah, we've got just a couple of seconds before the attacks roll through. Food is a bit too OP here sometimes, where here it's just all processed. And don't even get me started on the salt topic. The salt content in processed food here in the States is more than 2 times the amount than in Europe. It's almost 3 to 4 times the amount. If you get like soup or anything like that, it's insane. And for someone who has renal issues, that's not a good thing. Hi, Corne. Just finished dinner. How's back in US? It's all right. I mean, I have my dogs. I have my house. I'm happy. But it's all right. I miss the Netherlands already. So LadyB kicking us off here, bringing in the Queen Charge Hybrid. We do have one wall break to help navigate this queen through, and let's see if he's going to try and push her through into the core to take on the Town Hall and the Eagle in the scatter shots. That is some massive, massive value there if he can work this queen in. Do I miss this is a question that's always posed. Do I miss the cheese more or do I miss Wassman more? I miss I miss both equally. No, it's hard getting used to you know, the old routine again. Savage EMS, thank you for the follow. So beautiful push through with the queen here. Nice use of the freezes to hold off the single and give this queen the power to work through. Now we do have the hybrid starting already, keeping the momentum moving along, not wanting to waste time. And I think it's a good thing that this has started because the queen is not navigating through. We still have that wall break to open up chambers if need be, but we're going to see the direct push coming into the core for the hybrid to take on that Town Hall Scatter Eagle combination here, which is actually pretty good because we've got the Warden ability that gets used right in the core here to help from the impact of the Gigabomb, but that also helps against the impact of the scatter. Beautiful push through with the king though as well, and it's that siege barracks that helped out considerably with the navigation of this, keeping the pathing narrowed out in the core and taking on a lot of those structures along the outer edge. Now we do see the path of the miners coming back down and around. We've lost, I think, all of the hogs here, but we have the queen helping on clean up. We have the king working his way through, and we have a swag RC ability coming in strong here. So LadyB coming through, powering in with the very first 3-star of the war, looking promising for a pretty good start here. What's going on, Reptice? How are you? Good to see you. You still see some hogs? It's time for me to put my glasses on then. He's a beast. He's an absolute beast. Let's get this on replay. Like I said, I have to pop out for a doctor's appointment right after this war. And I think most of you guys know we were slightly delayed on this with the maintenance break. So I won't have time for replays afterwards. So you have to be glued to your seats to watch this. But we'll take a look at this amazing hybrid. And what he did was he pathed straight down the center. You know, a little bit risky because you can see the potential of some of the miners splitting out to the outer edge, but the timing of the siege barracks, the work through helped out quite a bit here as well. Yeah, and Nidim's definitely an OP attack here. But you could see, like, he swept through this base in no time. Absolutely no time. I really do love the navigation going straight into the core because of the value of the Warden ability. I think that's pretty key to a raid like that, where you're figuring where you're going to get the most value out of your heroes and out of their abilities, and that Warden ability certainly does some favors right there in the center. Hi, tried it. So he set the bar high with that 3-star. Let's see how Darkest Muzhan turn around and respond to this one. If they're going to pull in the 3-star and try and keep it close. Time for ESL later on. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do ESLM. But we will, if you guys are watching, we will be able to get to see ESLM streamed on the ESL channel. But unfortunately, I won't be able to cover it. The weekdays are tough because they're like between 2 to 4 hours of war, and I can't actually cut that into my work days. What am I ignoring? What did I miss? What did I miss? Best commentator? Aw, thank you, Lord Demon. I'm sorry. I missed it. I'm not ignoring it. Just because I don't respond to something doesn't mean I'm ignoring it. It means I completely missed it. especially when attacks are rolling through. Lukang says, generally first attackers or something spam attack. How does he straight away come with a hybrid? I wouldn't say that generally first attackers. It depends on the team. It really depends on the team and what they do. Alternate Attacks is a team that does not spam. They don't spam. Everything they do has a purpose for the base. So Wei bringing us in with a hybrid, hoping for the same success that we saw from LadyB here. And let's see if Wei can get it done. So Queen with a really nice path. I love the position of this. Look at this double layer wall break. The Queen has access to work her way through right into the center of the base, but she actually shifts down. We still have the narrowed out pathing that is required for a hybrid. Will work through nicely. Great value for the Warden ability to come through the Town Hall because they're going to come directly into some impact from the scatter shots and potentially the Expo, though the Queen is doing great work of holding on to a lot of that focus initially. Now, as she shifted her way down, we see that coming back in, and that's why that Warden ability is so key and critical here because they're taking on the Expos along with the impact from the scatter shot. So it keeps them nice and healthy through. Beautifully placed heal, gets them straight up into the safe zone of the scatter shot. Queen's working her way down, still hanging on to that ability. This is absolutely wrecked. Definitely safe to say at this point, especially with the Hogs coming out of that siege barracks, working their way down and around the outer defenses to keep everything pathing in for those miners. Beautiful, beautiful hit, though. I said this was going to be easy. We are starting to see the time dwindle down, but that king does not pose a threat with the Queen working on it, and the hybrid still comes along and finishes up strong. RC ability still intact here, which also means we get to see swag coming in from Wei. He does not back down, comes in, pulls in that 3-star, and says, bring it, ATN. We have got a solid match at hand. You got to love seeing these back-to-back triples in a war like this because you know you're in for something impressive. But the question is Lex getting worried? Is Lex worried that 25 stars overall was not enough for this bet here, and that LadyB, who predicted 26, is going to be the winner of this bet that we have going on? Yeah, Lex can lose this war. Lex betted 25 overall stars, and we're not prices writing it. We are not prices writing it. Should have not backed down from the TPIR rules. Me? No, he said without, you can't go over. I'm at 26. So if this is a higher counting war, then I win. Which is why I'm not going with the Price is Right rules. 26 puts me at a perfect position. Barbie says 27 at least. We'll see what happens. LadyB should have used No, because I win. If it's 26 or more, I win. Sunmaster's predicting 30 stars. Imagine. Okay, we got Boom bringing us in. Ooh. Some Lalo action. So Queen working her way through. So Zapquake helping to connect the pathing for the Sui opener. We've got the assist of the Headhunter, but actually not needed. A little bit too late coming through. Young Nasty Pig, thank you for the follow. Stone Slammer helping to work through. Now with the timing of this, let's see if the Queen actually is able to survive. Ooh, now with that scatter shot on her. But with the Stone Slammer redirecting its focus, well, we get to see the Queen navigating through and helping out with some of the cleanup from behind. Actually might see her slightly survive this one. Oh, not with the Expos. But beautiful value. And you can see here with the pathing that's already created, making great use of the voided out chamber inside the core of the base for the wraparound here. We've got the dragon on the Town Hall, freezes it up. We've got a couple of loons moving in, which is key here. And the Warden ability could not have gone off at a better time. Coming through, helping to ensure that these loons get in, take down that Town Hall. No big deal if he loses those because he's got the main pack working along the last line of defenses and that last haste ensuring that they get through and get the job done. But I don't think he could have lost a loon on that one. Massive pack of loons working their way around. We still have that dragon up, helping with the cleanup, and a ton of minions and pups left over here. It was no question for Boom that he was going to pick up the 3-star. I think Lex is definitely regretting that 25 star count overall comment there. How many stars, Lex? How many stars? Hey, Westman. Lex getting worried? He should be. He should be. I kind of feel like I should have gone like 28 to try and peg it on the head. Imagine we could potentially see like a 28 overall star count here. Stupid to use an ATN base versus ATN. Was that one of their bases? For real? They could even do, they could do 1 stars. This is true. Let's see if we can take a quick look. Let's see if we can replay really, really quick. Situ says, G Boom chill. So beautiful use of the Zap Quake. He was able to contain an extra lightning spell. So he held on to one Headhunter. He had the first one that came down, helped with the king. Held on to one that was dropped, I think just a little bit slightly delayed. So it wasn't really needed. But beautiful work for the queen here. But the key in this was essentially the Stone Slammer coming through, taking a beautiful lead here, opening up, getting the dragon right in the court to help out, taking on the town hall, and those couple of loons that helped work through and knock it out. Absolutely incredible. So let's back out, take a look, see what we got coming in from Darkest Muzhan. Got 25 plus coming through. They used it versus PTP and ESLM. Ooh. So coming in with the Zapquake combo here, but did he get done what he had intended to on this one? He didn't get the IT. Yeah, that did not work in his favor on this one. So he's looking to do the combination with the RC Seeking Shield and did not get the connection on it, unfortunately. Did not work in his favor, so we'll see if the E-Drag is going to have enough steam to try and get this done. But we don't have quite the pathing he had been hoping for to work through. E-Drag goes down. And this is not looking promising for 25. It's a good position here, though, for the drags to come in with the scatter shots because the Warden ability helps them get through both of those. They can take on a lot of impact. And those scatter shots really don't do quite as much damage to dragons as we see they do to loons, to hogs, to miners. They can hold that impact. But nice when you can get that Warden ability through so you can keep them healthier towards the back end of the raid. Great split coming in, especially with the Stone Slammer on the opposite end. Main pack of dragons working together. We've got 2 more freezes left to go, but we still have that eagle raining down. So it is a bit of a concern. Gets the loons opened up. Loon sweep right in to take on the eagle. And he does have quite a few dragons left over to finish this up. Surprisingly, while this was looking like he wasn't going to get what he needed out of it, with that push going around, he got a beautiful split that helped out. Hi, Champman. What's going on? It's good. He got a beautiful split that actually worked in his favor here, especially with the use of the Stone Slammer on the opposite side. So where you have the drags working together, he waited that heavy hit point unit, the Stone Slammer, to take the lead for that one dragon and work through the opposite side. And that gives him exactly what he needs to pull in the 3-star. We are tied up 2 for 2 for both sides. You knew. Cheatham knew as soon as he saw those dragons, it was the 3-star. So despite not getting what he wanted out of that 1-1 zap combo with the RC, still manages to power through. Does this mean Drax are broken? Lex, how's that prediction looking? Lex adding money to the Twitch wallet so he can gift the sub. It means the game is broken. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, that I did not expect to see, but it did help to have the big sweep across, that big split on the dragons. Let's take a quick look at that. Let's pop this up on a replay. So this is the combination, the connection that did not happen. Let's actually go through this through regular speed. So it did not, he tossed up that ability. It did not reach the single, which it was intended to. But that didn't stop this. That funnel connection there did not stop this because we saw the beautiful split from the dragons. Yeah, 4 attacks, 12 stars. Offensive is too strong. Look at that push. Absolutely beautiful push. A nice use of the king to work along with the stone slammer right underneath. So we've got Ast coming through. It is anybody's war at this point. The question is, are we going to see 30 stars? Vermont says 14 to 14. Your guess is 28 star war now. One more triple? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, let's take a look at this. I got to look at Lex's comment. So, Zapquake doesn't quite get the queen down, but we do see the single go down. And we see a scatter go down. So RC makes easy work getting through the queen. Not a big deal that she didn't go down. See if the queen will work through inside this chamber. If she's going to work along the outside edge. We're going to see the queen working along the outer edge here. Is that ideal? It's fine. It's fine. The value that the king and the RC bring along working inside the space definitely helps out. There's really not much more the queen could have done. Connection here is beautiful with what's been created from the 3 to 7 o'clock side of the space. King still taking the lead, giving more value to this queen here. But we've got nice shaped up pathing for the Lalo portion. Last zaps come down, take on the air sweepers. So we essentially have easy, smooth pathing for this Lalo with no resistance. The one big thing is the scatter shot, but we've got the Warden ability to help get through that. And the blimp sailing across to take on the Town Hall here. So we can see the loons used to go for the defenses directly. Nice freeze of the scatter shot. Allows the Warden to hold on to that ability just a couple seconds longer and help push him through the back end of this base. Town Hall goes down easy. And we've got the drag right behind to help with some of the cleanup here. Ooh, though he's going to get picked off by the AD. Loon split here, but we should have a nice backtrack of pathing, and we still have some cleanup available. Haste's going to be key here to sweep them across into the AD, but I don't know that it's necessary at this point. Does it anyway to ensure that the AD goes down, but we got plenty of time for cleanup. Ask not taking any risks. I think that's a smart approach here. I honestly think he easily could have swagged that haste, not necessary because of the amount of loons that he had left over coming through and the spread out of the minions and the pups. But still, never worth risking your team picking up that 3-star, especially when it's this close. Tied up on the board. Oh no, we've got the baby dragon chasing after the hound. These loons just need to sweep across, take care of the last remaining defenses here, get out of the way of that hound, and get this done swiftly. Not a lot of damage left on the storage. The Warden's already going for it and makes it so that it's not an issue. Ast coming in. We've got another triple on the board. What do you guys say? Are we gonna? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. 30 stars are on. Oh, I see. I didn't want to say it. What's going on, Silent Jan? This is the war of the year so far. Back to back to back triples. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going along. I did not say anything, Reen. I read the comments in the chat. Too bad LadyB simply thinking it is enough. I gotta tell you guys, I'm a little bit worried here. I'm a little bit worried. Because you guys are gonna see me. You guys are gonna see me doing some casting. And I'm kind of worried about the jinx factor for the qualifiers. This could be really, really bad. Okay, we got B coming through. Little zap, quake, drag action. If it goes 15 to 15, will time be the tiebreaker? I have to ask. I actually don't know the rules on that. Usually that's the case. Usually that's the case, but I'm not positive. I'll have to find out. So eDrag's offering up a very nice funnel on this one alongside the Zap Quake combo. We have the heroes working along the outer edge as well. Beautiful tanking from the king here. This allows nice work for the queen to move along when he takes that lead, and you can hold on to the ability as long as possible. You give the queen a lot of nice opportunity to keep this pathing narrowed out. Absolutely love this strategy, the way it's been sectioned off. Dragon's working nicely through that town hall. We still have the RC ability, the RC as well to come into play, and this queen ability is being hung on as long as possible. But unfortunately, the queen comes up into a scuff with the hound. And she moves along and continues on the cleanup. Are you kidding me? Drops the RC to come in right ahead of her and take on any of the defensive impacts so the queen can continue to move along for the cleanup here along the outside edge. But we unfortunately see both the Royal Champ fizzle out. And we see a huge pack of dragons and all those loons fizzling out. We still have that single that remains. Dragons are going to get picked off between the ATs and this wizard tower down here, and the warden's not going to have enough steam to get this one done. What a beautiful, beautiful push. I love the path on this, but not quite enough to get this one done. So this means we see our very, very first defense. First defense of the war, which puts ATN.aTTaX in the lead now by a star. But look at this, 87%. 87% on this. Not too shabby. Lex said 5 trips, then 5 fails. Is that what he said? Is that really what he said? We'll see. Lex is hoping. Hi, Yannick. I'm good. How are you doing? Hi, Hamza. Yeah, high percent, but at this point we've got Darkest Muzhan, who's going to have to hope to see some defense coming through. But at this rate, what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to see a defense? We still have Vala and we have Yo-Yo to hit. You saying 14? So what was my prediction? I said 26, right? So maybe I was thinking like 14 to 12. Maybe that was my prediction all along. Diego, thank you for the follow. One of the boys didn't drink your coffee for sure. Which one of the boys? One of the boys from Darkest Muzhan, you mean? Rajan trusts in Vala. Okay, let's see. We got Yo-Yo coming in. Vala's going to have to go in last. Vala will go in last, but we'll see what Yo-Yo brings us. If he's going to pull in the 3-star and keep it so that they continue on with this lead. You think every curse is eventually broken? Red Sox eventually won a World Series, and someday LadyB will predict something without jinxing. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Stematic, thank you for the follow. So Warden working his way, Warden and Queen working their way through past that Hound. I'm glad to see the Queen there. A little bit worried about that Warden. So we will have this leading into the Yeti Bow Witch, though we do have the Witches working along the outer edge with the King. This is a great strategy when you have very limited splash damage along the outside edges, or if you have a good tank like this King to take the lead for some of that splash there. But we've got the Yeti portion of this, the Yeti Bow portion, working its way inside the base. A couple of stray bowlers, not ideal, but they will work alongside with the King and the Witches now, which also isn't terrible. But we do need to see this Queen holding on to her ability as long as possible, because we still do have a lot on the back end to worry about. But this King is going the distance here, and with the push with the Witches, we're seeing incredible value out of it. Kala, thank you so much for the host. Welcome, welcome. If you guys aren't following Kala, make sure that you check out his Twitch channel, get on there and follow. He's been doing incredible work already. Are you already partnered yet? You've got to be partnered by now. But Kala is going to be playing for 11 Original next weekend in the live World Championship qualifiers. So we've got the Warden still in the core. Unfortunately, we've lost out the Queen here, but the Warden working his way through. Nice hold on that last rage to get as much value as possible out of this Warden. Healers get him back to full health. RC, can she get it done? Yes, with the help of the Warden. She gets down that single IT. And we've got plenty for cleanup here. Yo-Yo coming through, not backing down. ATN looking to pull in another perfect war. We saw the perfect war last week. Are they going to do it again? This is not a jinx. This is not a jinx. It's there. It's in their grasp. And at this point, Lex is quaking in his boots, worrying that he's got to gift LadyB a sub. Queen and Warden were OP. Yeah, the Queen got a lot of value in that. The Warden, though. Warden went the distance in that one. Let's see if we can get a quick replay in this. Like I said, I'm going to have to pop off as soon as war is over. Kala, thank you so much for the host. And if you guys aren't...
Yeah.
Lex is already submitting. Lex bent the knee. Aw, Lex. Thanks. He's already submitted to the fact that the 25 stars was not going to happen. Let me give a shout out to Eve Kala. If you guys aren't following him, please make sure to check him out. And also make sure you guys are following Lex Knows. Lex Knows, do you have a number or something? Or you have the TG at the end? There we go. I gotta say, this Warden was pretty OP, but you can't count out the King either. The King was an absolute beast for tanking as long as he did. The RC steps in, cuts across, and that actually gives the King even more push to come in and tank just towards the tail end of this raid. I'm asking for your number. Yeah. So beautiful work there from Yo-Yo. Securing, essentially, we'll see. Is this securing their victory? We still have 2 more attacks to go from Darkest Muzhan, and we still have 1 more attack to go from Vala. So it's not over yet. Not over yet. We got 4 bats. 4 bats for the drags. But that's because he's bringing in 2 lightning spells. So we'll see how he works this. If he's going to use it for the RC combination. Either on the 3 or 9 o'clock side of the base with the single ITs. 859. No, I asked if he had numbers at the end, okay? I asked if he had numbers at the end. So E-Drag's kicking off the pathing here. King and Queen lined up a decent funnel, but we still have the Eagle up. Not ideal, but not the end of the world here because we could see a split coming through. And he is hanging on to an extra loon. Let's see if he tries to get that pathing coming in, but we may have the drag spreading across and taking that out easily. Blimp sails across into the town hall chamber, reaches it up to get going. But don't forget, we still have the RC to come into play, and those bats. Bats working their way through. We only have one wizard tower to worry about, and the RC taking the lead on this one. We have 2 freezes to hold this off. Is he going to worry about that scatter shot? I would be a little bit more worried about that scatter shot. I do wish we would have seen Kartik use a freeze on the scatter to help the drags out slightly, but this means it's not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. This is going to be another defense for alternate attacks on this one, which means they have secured their victory with 4 3-stars on the board. All that Vala needs to do at this point is pick up a safe 2-star. Safe 2-star on this one. And they've secured their win. Darkest Muzhan is Chinese, but Kartik is Indian. You'll take Wasman for what? So the question is, while we watch this finish up on percent, question is, do you think we're going to see a perfect war? Let's do a new poll. We're going to do a quick poll. Two-minute poll. Quick. Get your votes in. Are we going to see it? Perfect war? Rajan says it's going to be 14-13. So you think Darkest Muzhan will pull in a triple in their last hit? We still have a tie. So 67% of you guys saying we're going to see the perfect war. You were hacked. What did you pick? What was Little Gordita's? Oh, Little Gordita's prediction was Darkest Muzhan. Is that why? And what do you think we're going to see star count? What did I said 26, which means we would need to see a 2-star from Vala. Come on, Vala. Let's get it on the see if Vala's a team player. You say 28? You think it's going to wind up 28? Really? So you think we're going to see the perfect war and another triple coming in from Darkest Muzhan Sunmaster? Y'all jinxed it? What did you jinx? The perfect war? 65% of you guys saying we're going to see the perfect war. So it's up to Vala. Imagine Vala getting a 99% 2-star. What should we do? What do we want to do if there's a perfect war? Should we randomly gift out some subs? Let's randomly gift out some subs if there's a perfect war. How about we do that? In honor of Vala. Am I dancing? No. No. I'm swerving in my chair. No. No perfect war happening today? No? You don't think so? Majority of you guys say it's going to happen. If it doesn't happen, it's all your fault. Imagine a 99%. So wait, how do you want to do this? You want gifted subs? I'll gift out 5 subs in the chat. But is it going to be based on a perfect war or my exact prediction, 26 overall? How are we going to do this? Tell me in the chat. Perfect war or 26? You guys are saying for the perfect war? It's like a beautiful poem. Max. Tolkien, thank you for the follow. Okay, a couple of people are saying for the 26, but the majority of you guys are saying for the perfect war. LadyB will gift 1 sub for every star that ATN gets. Wait, I didn't say that. I said 5. I said 5 gifted subs. What happened here? Lex. Cheeky. Hi, Fernandon. How are you? Good to see you. So we're waiting for Vala to go in. Vala's got the last attack to go for ATN to see if they can put up a perfect war for the team. Let's see if they can get it done. Benjamin, thank you for the follow. LadyB will gift a sub for every trip. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the point. I didn't think of it that way. So I'll gift, yeah. We'll do 5 subs for the perfect war because it's 5 triples. Hi, Angelo. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Orvala's internet just goes down. He hasn't gotten in yet. Do they attack at this? Maybe they attack at the same time. Red Simmer, thank you for the follow. If the total is 26, LadyB should give 26 subs? No. No. How does that work? How does that work? You know what's happening, Kiki? What? Does Kiki love you? Okay, Vala. There we go. Let's see. So watch Vala's hit because we know it is a win. It's their war to lose. All Vala needs to do. You say gift 100 subs? Oh my goodness. I spend all my sub money on cheese. It's true. Can't you tell? All the weight in my face now? I put on like 10 pounds. I legit put on 10 pounds in the Netherlands. I've got 2.5 months to get off this weight before I hopefully see Wasserman again so I can put it back on. We're aiming for 20 to 25 pounds of weight loss though this time. Okay, so Vala bringing us in with the zap drag. Gift you cheese. Oh, that's the best gift ever. The gift of cheese, of Dutch cheese. Oh my goodness. Ate the what? What are the poffertjes? What are those? No, I ate the croissants with ham and kaas. And the tampoes. And the apple flops. And what else? Drag's working strong on this. We've got a nice push from the loons cutting across. But is he going to have enough to get the scatter shot down? We still have the queen alive with her ability. Still working along on this one. Siphones, thank you for the follow. Ooh, they're right there in the safe zone, but we got the skellies. They take it down. But we still have a lot of defenses on the back end to worry about. We've got the ATs that pick this off. ATs are going to continue to pick up these poor dragons. The storage is in the way. That really hurts. But the queen, look at this. The queen coming to the rescue. Oh my goodness. Is he going to get this done? He's, my goodness. My goodness. Vala coming in with a perfect war. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. We're doing this. We're doing this. It's perfect war. And with a swag. Queen ability. Oh God, I can hear myself. Oh no. Hold on. Doing it. We're gifting him. We're gifting him. Gifted 5 gifted subs in chat. It's a random. 5 gifted subs. So 15 to 12. I predicted 26. It's 27. Not too bad. So GG. Nice work. Before I pop off, because like I said, I really have to head out. I'm late for my doctor's appointment. But how could I have missed this war? How could I have missed this? I gotta head down. Go down to the city. But let's give Vala some love for picking up the perfect war here. These guys are beasts. These guys are beasts. This is the team that you got that 7 other teams have to try and beat. in the World Championship Finals. This is a team that 7 other teams have to go up against. I'm telling you right now, this is a team to beat. Someone said 27. I saw a lot of 28s, though. A lot of 28s. You predicted 27 in favor of ATN, Drag Bet Joey? Yeah, it was a great war. Absolutely phenomenal. Congratulations. GG to ATN. We have seen them coming in strong the past few weeks. Perfect wars. Just settling under their belts like nothing. They're really good. I think that's an understatement. I think that's an understatement. DM failed you in your predictions. Yeah, we didn't hit that 28. We did not hit that 28. So GG, nice work to the guys at ATN. Vala, Linade, Boom, Yo-Yo, Ast, and of course we cannot forget Sir Ironheart, who is a core part of that team as well and does help a lot with the base building and also plays with them. They do switch it up. So good job, guys. Reptice, thank you so much for being here. Always a pleasure having you here. Mr. Bianco, you're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Growler. But for now, I got to sign off. I got to head out, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. So if you want to, thank you, Little Gordito. Let me get some love in the chat. If you guys want to follow what I'm doing, make sure to follow me on social media, and you can hop on my Discord server where I do post when I go live, and I should be getting back on posting my schedules again. Trog, did I give Trog a sub to you? I must have. I did. Aw. Okay, I'll catch you guys soon. Have a great one, and I'll find somebody to host.